This is going to be strictly for, like, Galena and stuff like that. Like, I really want to get working on this floor, very specifically. So we're going to open up this here, this here. Alright, we'll get the dwarves to come dig this out here in a minute, because they're still a little bit busy with the other stuff. Alright, now one of the things I'm going to do up here is once we do get done with that, why is that purple? Tunnel tube logs. Okay, that's why it's purple. Gotcha. Alright, so we did get some more military dwarves. We got the metal stuff. Now, the next thing we need to do is just to let them finish digging that out, and that'll be fine for them. Now, one of the things I did do while, why aren't you up? Doesn't matter. No, oh, animated arm. Oh, there's stuff on this floor! Where is he? Where is he? He's over there. Ah, fuck! Anything else? No, of course not. Damn it. Okay, anyway, I did set up some bridges and some levers to get so that we, you know, can get cut off from these levels, because that's magma crab, but he's not actually on this floor, he's just in the volcano. Because, you know, I mean, there's nothing in it now, and I realize that, you know, stuff can come through it later on too, so I know that, and a couple people told me, but it's safe now, but stuff could come through it. I know. I just wanted something to fight as soon as I got here, because that's the mood I was in. I was in the mood to slaughter the helpless and kill shit. But the only thing I got were these goddamn ratmen who did put up a bit of a fight, so go figure, right? Anyway, so they're going to be digging this out. Job item misplaced. Let's actually go up here. Alright, are we closed off up here? Okay, we are. Now, I've learned that when it rains, we do actually... Nothing to catch in the Western Farms. How are we doing on food? Meat, good. Fish, good. Plants, very good. Other, very, very good. That other is not seeds, but it's the prepared meals that we've had our cook set up. So we pretty much have 4,456 meals that any dwarf could eat at any point in fucking time. So that's good. I've also got all this wood chopped down because why not? Honestly, why not? Alright, so... And it looks like Jello JL. Well, he did two things. Didn't he? Looks like he did two things, and we can't even check because... Fuck me. Alright, so I did chop down all this stuff, because this is where I do want to build the arena. Now, because of the headache I got from the I Am the Greatest thing, I am simplifying my plans down for this for now. This is going to be miles easier than the I Am the Greatest thing. Just simply because... Well, it just simply because, I mean... There's really nothing that can be harder than building and building way up high like we were doing. There's nothing that hard, because you have to do so many things to keep everything from falling that it just is honestly really tedious. And some of the plants are some of the trees are growing back here. So, oh man, my English is awful. I'm sorry. Where are we going to do next? How are you guys doing with the digging out of this? Pretty grappling. So, through editing magic, we're gonna wait. I'm gonna go check how the melter guys are doing. How are you guys doing? Can we actually set up a... No. We can't. Okay, I was hoping that we might be able to set up a zone for stuff to be melted, and that'd be so much easier. But we can't do that because god damn it. Oh well. Anyway, let's go and cancel this because I don't know why. I just always like keeping everything even. Oh, I'm so glad we got all these beds set up, though. That is one thing that I have not regretted since we've started this, is getting all these motherfuckers set up. Because this has saved us more time than I can imagine. And it gave us a lot of stone, too. Don't get me wrong. The stone was amazing. And we haven't had to do anything with this place since we set it up. It's beautiful. It really is. And I suggest that if you do make a fort, and this is one of the few times I will actually give a straight up do this, you probably aren't going to do too well, is make sure you have a shit ton of bedrooms set up. There is nothing that can fuck with you if you honestly have all your bedrooms set up and defended pretty well, because they're not going to get to this. I mean, even if we didn't have all the walls, all the moats, there's 12.5 places that we could set up drawbridges and walls to protect the bedrooms, which is the most important area. Hell, there's 12.5 places that we could set up walls and etc. just to defend this area here. We have this going up. I mean, just to the surface. I mean, that's one thing. If you could just get a good place set up just to defend yourself easily, that's what you need. That's what you really, really need. Also, I'm going to start setting up some of this stuff to be dumped, because if I don't, we're going to be here forever waiting, and that's something I've had to deal with a lot. Now, I do like to keep a clean fort. That is something I do a lot, and that's something that a lot of people have asked me out, is how do I keep it this clean? Because I don't have stone everywhere. I really don't. That is one thing that I'm OCD. I really am. I'm OCD and I'm dyslexic, and those two things don't work very well. I am, and it does not work when I have fucking stone everywhere. I'm looking at that and it's pissing me off, and that's one of the reasons why it's really easy for me to have set up a lot of the stuff I have, because I keep it really organized. If you can keep your stone from getting every the fuck where, you'll do really, really well. Just because you don't have stone everywhere. Also, I'm going to be adding these to the military drawers. The ones that are in the military won't do anything, but the ones who are not and have not been set up yet will go over here and start helping with that. That's where our idlers were from, is from the 30-something odd guys that we had. And look, Paragon. I hope that's somebody's name, and I just didn't misspell Paragon. Paragon. Oh god, now I'm worried. If your name is Paragon, and I named a dwarf after you, please tell me, because if you don't, I'm going to rename that to Paragon, because I feel like I fucked it up. But anyway, yeah. Just have a place for your stone. That's why I do the garbage dump thing right next to the masonry place. It's because that's where you need it. That's where you need the stone. Also, we have the beastmen in those little cages, and even more beastmen over there. The fact that we've captured so many of them, I find hilarious. I really do. But yeah, Paragon, seriously, bro. Paragaron, whatever your name is. Fess up. Or I will rename you. Not on purpose, and not in spite, but just out of I am confused and I'm wondering why that person's name is that. Also, cave beetles? Oh no, more beetles. Oh no, not more beetles. I'm gonna have to go set up these guys again. We've got a lot of cougars, and I really, really wish I could do something with them. And I'm thinking about setting their area to be down there in the, maybe make that room down there bigger. Or have a cougar room. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do now. I know. It's an amazing idea. Why didn't I think of that before? I'm just gonna have all the adult cougars be in that room down there. I'll just set up the whole area and just have them. That's perfect. That's utterly perfect. I cannot believe I didn't think of that before. Also, shit, Far, we actually did get a lot of those guys, didn't we? So let's get him out of that. Wow, I can't believe I didn't think of that. I mean, we don't have to have them trained. I mean, they're cougars. We have cougars along with our war dogs, along with our dwarves. I mean, that just further puts things in our favor. It really does. Oh my god, that's... Now I'm going to have to redesign... I'm not going to have to redesign the room, but I'm thinking I might have to start making it bigger. I'm also really starting to just not really give a shit about the ballista idea. It just seems like it's such a long hallway, and it's so hard to drain, that I might just say, fuck it, and not even deal with it. So, I'm sorry if anybody was like getting really hyped up for me doing the ballista thing, but for a fort this size, the defenses that we have, I just think it might just be better off not even having to worry about it. In all honesty.
All the fish are gone.
All the fish are gone. I know all the fish are gone. This fort has been a wild ride. It really has. I mean, we've set up so much. I'm reminiscing here. I'm sorry. How are they? Well, these have not even been attempted to get set up. Okay, well, you know, that's fine. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Oh, just a kid. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. He is a master grower. Wow. See, that is not a kid that even has a job. That's not something that therapist is fucked up and is designated a kid. That's just a kid who just is a naturally good green thumb. More power to you, man. More power to you. Now, I'm going to go to therapist real quick. Let's see social skills. Our dwarves are the most antisocial group of people I have ever met. Ever seen. Let's actually remove this. Nothing. Okay, how many of them are good comedians? 3. What's his comedian level? He's an adequate comedian. How many liars do we got? We got 2 liars. A lot of flatterers. Cicero, being one of the best flatterers, is probably one of the most ironic. Well, not even ironic, but fitting. It's befitting. It's really fitting for a Cicero. That's the word. My English is awful. And I apologize for that. I apologize immensely for it. Also, how are they getting along to melting stuff? Guys, I really need stuff melted here. Also, if we go to armor, so we have every bit of armor unlocked, it seems, except candy, which I'm surprised we even have access to. Huh. Can we see? That brings the question: can we see candy? Does not look like it, and I'm wondering why we have access to it in our menus if we don't even have it. Huh. Okay, well, alright. Now, while I'm thinking of it, when it comes to candy, if you guys, it's a Weber? What's a Weber? It just looks like a little spider. Weber silk. Oh, cool, we trapped a little spider in there, so he's going to be making a lot of little webs. That's neat. I don't know how beneficial it is. Doesn't sound like it's beneficial fucking all, but it sounds neat, doesn't it? Means we can make spider silk robes and clothes, and you guys really need to get to picking this shit. They plant a shit ton of it, but then they don't pick it. I hate my farmers so much sometimes. They're not even farming in a couple of those spots, which, yeah. Let's go check on one of our dwarves. What's your happiness at? He's ecstatic. Okay, somebody else who might not be happy. You, ecstatic. Come on, I need somebody who's not happy. Oh my god, ecstatic. Bone Doctor, you can't be. Oh, he's just happy. Admired a fine table lately. Had a nice bath. Slept in a nice bedroom recently. Has been satisfied at work. Annoyed by flies. There we go. That's something we need to work. We can't work on that. There's nothing you can do with flies except having cats. Or just being away from the surface. And since he's a doctor and he works up on the surface, because that's where the clinic is, we can't do anything with that. We can't make our dwarves happy. There's nothing new we can do with them. It's kind of sad. We've almost reached the point where there's nothing new we can do to our dwarves to make them happier. Besides putting statues every the fuck where. Huh. But even this, it's like, okay, what are you doing? You're just, he's on break. It's been ecstatic, personal, satisfied, admired, just everything's going good for these guys. Even death doesn't seem to fade. Oh wait, hold on, let's go to therapist. Let's go to laborers, read dwarves. Who isn't happy? There's quite a few people who are just content. But even that's like 100. 100 is like what you strive for. Sort by happiness. Read dwarves again right real quick. Okay. Dave, you're not the happiest. Why? He's content. Okay, you're... So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dwarves who are just... They're okay. They could take or leave being... You know, I can't even say that. They're happy. They're content. That's not a bad thing to be. Especially in a fort this size with the amount of death that goes on here. I mean, let's be honest. Quite a few animals have died in the making of this fort. And more than a fair share of that number of animals that died were cats. So, we're doing fine on that front. Ooh, somebody's fighting. Who's he fighting? A red fox. Oh, it's just a red fox. Okay, you know what? I think this red fox is just... But he's punching the fox. Oh no, he's got an obsidian short sword. Of course he's been knocked unconscious. Oh, that poor... Probably shouldn't have released that fox. It might not have been the best idea. Can I see where that happened? No, can't.
All the fish are gone.
All the fish are gone. All the fish are gone. All the fish are... All the fish are... All the fish are gone. I hear that so much from these goddamn dwarves. Anyway, so they're moving stone pretty good. I think we're coming to a close on this set of episodes, so I will see you guys next time. I'm going to let them dig out a little bit more. I'm probably not going to do that much besides that. All we really need to do is get them to dig, so I will leave you guys with this, and I'll see you next time. Good luck out there, everybody.